Guys, that movie was amazing. Hey guys, Mehz Productions, and welcome to my Suicide Squad movie review. Sorry it's a bit late, but I had to watch the movie about 2 or 3 times just to get this review out, so I can analyze each part, I can go through each thing so I don't miss anything out. If you haven't already watched it, I'm going to do like a non-spoiler part and then a spoiler part, so don't you guys worry. I will make sure to notify you when the spoilers part come out, just so you don't get spoiled, because this movie has just come out recently, so some people may not have had the time to see it yet, so don't worry. No threat, I won't spoil it for you guys. I'll give you a warning so you know when to skip. Let's get the review. Now, let's just start by summarizing the whole movie as such, like the key points. The story was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. There were a few parts where here and there was like, okay, bit of filler part over there. Alright, nice. Just get to the main part. It wasn't too bad, It was not too bad as such. So yeah, the story all in all was good. The characters were good. The action was good. The effects was good. Everything was good. I mean, there's always room for improvement for a movie. By no means it's a perfect movie, but it was a really good movie. Now, let's analyze each character in depth. Now, Deadshot, he acted like more of the person who brought the squad together. He was sort of Will Smith did a really good job playing him, and I'll look forward to seeing maybe he might come into the Batman movie, which will come out soon. Hopefully he does, maybe a good addition to the movie. Next we have Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I was really surprised to see her character actually. She actually was quite good. She was crazy, everything Harley Quinn is. She always had, her and Joker's relationship was always well shown by David Ayer, so hats off to him. And yeah, Margot Robbie really did well as Harley Quinn in my opinion. She was maniacal, she was mischievous, she always found a way to crack a joke, I would say. Next we have Captain Boomerang. So what to say about him? He was like the funny guy, like he would always crack a joke. He would crack a joke like pretty much everything he says. He didn't have much dialogue in the movie, but when he was shown, he had a part to play, so that was good. He wasn't the best Captain Boomerang, but he did a good job in my opinion. Yeah, he did a good job, let's say that. Now, the next character is El Diablo. Now, El Diablo really stole the show for me. He was probably one of my favorites out of the squad, to be honest. We didn't really know much about him before going into this movie, so as soon as I saw how he was portrayed, he really stole the show for me. He really just outshined the squad, because I won't spoil it, but what he does was just amazing. Like, whoa, you just didn't expect that. Yeah, so really good, really good. Hats off to the actor who did that. Now, the next character we have is Killer Croc. Now, Killer Croc, you don't see much of in the movie, but when you see him, he looks freaking terrifying. Made into like a half man, half crocodile sort of person, which is what he is. And he also crack a little occasional joke here and there. But all in all, yep, he was good. Could have had a bit more in the movie, maybe, had him like rip a person apart or something. But still good, very good. We have Katana. Now, Katana, who you may not have known, she was also in Arrow. But this is obviously played by a different actress. So yeah, she played the role very well. I mean, not all of the squad's backstories were told in its fullest, but when you saw Katana's story, you sort of had an idea of why she was who she was and what drove her to become the way she is. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole idea of her origin, but the way David Ayer, shortened it was good. Maybe they need a little bit more for it to actually grow, but it's okay. I'm not harmed too much. And then we have Amanda Waller. Amanda Waller was actually, well, in my opinion, she was a bit of a devil. Like, her character really was intimidating. Like she really like she was almost like the god. Like the role she played. I mean, how she controlled all of the Suicide Squad, how she played as a part, like how she would control people's lives. In one word of the movie, she said, "I control people of the military. That's just how I roll. That's how I live." It's just, I mean, that's how she really rolls. She always knows how to get under people's skin. Basically, just makes everyone do what she says, and that's sort of how a leader works, really. So she was a born leader. She knows what she's doing, and yeah, she was like the main person who everyone was scared of in the squad. The person who assembled Task Force X. Okay, next we have Enchantress. Now, I'll explain a little bit more about her in the spoilery part as well. She was a good villain. Let's just say that she was a good villain. Finally, we have the Joker. Now, the Joker, I was most excited about when seeing the trailers, and he did do a good job, in my opinion. I mean, he obviously had a different taste to it, as like Heath Ledger, as Mark Hamill, all these different Jokers, all are different. Now he had a very different taste. He was a bit more cynical, he was a bit more crazy than the other. Maybe might have the best voice, but he was still crazy. I mean, him and Harley's relationship really outshined. And last but not least, we have Colonel Flag. Now, Colonel Flag was also, he was a good character. I mean, he, you know, got the squad together as well, but not as much as Amanda Waller, and how she, you know, got the squad together in a bit of a brutal way compared to Flag. Flag had a bit of a relationship going, and he had a sort of agenda for what he was doing. He didn't do it out of the kindness of his heart. I mean, he also had a sort of problem with one of the characters. He really showed his soft side in parts of the story. So let me jump into the spoilery part. So I'm just gonna say it once, and I'm gonna say it again. This part is gonna be the spoiler part of the review. So I'm gonna say it one more time. Spoilers. Be careful. Okay? If you don't wanna watch it, spoilers, click off the video now. Go against the spoiler part. And when you've watched this movie, come back to this timestamp and watch my review. Okay? Clicked off now? You gone? Are you sure? Okay, I'm gonna start now. Holy shit, that movie was fucking amazing. Oh my god. Like, the Joker and Harley relationship was amazing. How we saw how Harley stepped into the acid after Joker. Joker and Harley's relationship was actually shown. It was like a bad comic book coming to life. Really showed their relationship very well. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And if you guys remember what I said earlier in this video about Slipknot, yeah, he died. Like, literally, he was in for like 2 or 3 scenes, and he just died. I mean, Captain Boomerang was like, "Oh, you know, let's get out of here. Come on, let's get out of the squad and all that." And he was like, "Yeah, sure." And they made the plan, they made the run, and his head got blown off by the bomb, which Amanda Waller planted in all the members of the squad when they got captured in the prison sentence at the beginning at Belle Reve. So, you know, we didn't really see much of him, so in a way it was good, but yeah. And also, guys, El Diablo, RIP. I mean, I really liked his character, but it seems like he's dead. I mean, we don't know if he's dead for sure. We didn't see a head blow off like Slipknot did, but really good character. I mean, all he wanted to do was protect his family, which he couldn't in the end. He actually ended up killing them, which was kind of sad on his part. Makes you feel for him as a character. He died killing the main villain. Well, we'll get into the villain part later, but yeah, he died killing the villain. Now, let's get into the villain part, shall we, since I just mentioned it. Now, the villain was Enchantress. Enchantress she was okay. I mean, she was a decent villain. I mean, not the best villains I've seen, but she pulled it off pretty well. With the actor Cara Delevingne, who is really hot, by the way. Sorry, got sidetracked, but she did do a pretty decent job. I mean, it wasn't the best, like I said earlier, but still a pretty decent job. I mean, what she was is her and Rick Flag had sort of a relationship, like they really loved each other, and all Rick Flag wanted to do was protect her and love her, but he couldn't because she was a witch. And then in one of the scenes, she just randomly turned into the Enchantress in her dreams. Rick Flag couldn't do anything to stop her. but they tried to control Enchantress because Amanda Waller had her heart. She ends up taking the heart back, and it's all a bit mushy-mashy, and you'll know when you see the movie. It's just, yeah, I mean, really well told. And she ends up surviving in the end, getting out the Enchantress, which was a good happy ending. Yeah, that's all to do with the villain area. Also, the brother. Now let me get on to the brother. The brother was okay. I mean, he wasn't really much of a villain as such. I mean, the two were mainly the villain, but he was just sort of like a side villain, which was a bit meh, but you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, he died in the end. El Diablo's heroics. Now, El Diablo's final form was amazing. Literally, I was like, what? It's like his final transformation. You know, all you Dragon Ball fans, a final transformation. But like, you know what I mean? His final transformation was really good in my opinion. I liked it. I really do. And the action, the fighting in that scene was pretty good in the third act in my opinion. But yeah, now let's go to the Joker. Joker was a side villain, but he was kind of an antagonist because he was in the movie mainly for Harley, to show Harley Quinn's behavior really, and how she loves the Joker and how she calls him, you know, as her pudding. Really well shown. Really well shown. And in my opinion, how Joker actually made Harley one of the characters of the squad. Because he was supposedly dead in the movie, but he actually wasn't. So now, let me get onto the two cameos in this movie. Now, the two cameos is Batman, obviously, which you saw in the first act, him taking down Deadshot. And he was also in the act where, maybe you saw in the trailer, where he was chasing up Joker's car, and the Batmobile was following him, and then the whole scene where Harley was taken and, yeah, was really taken. So, also, we did see the Flash as well, which is really good. Long story short, the movie was good, was really good, and I liked it a lot. I mean, I saw it twice, and I saw it once at the midnight showing, then I saw it again today. That's why I'm just making this review for you guys. And yeah, it was really good, well put in my opinion. So yeah, I'll give this movie a solid 9 out of 10. Obviously there are still rooms for improvement. No means a perfect movie being a 9.5 or a 10, but really well told. And last but not least, let's get on to the end credit scene. Now, the end credit scene was really good, and it was sort of like an Avengers sort of type, where Tony Stark was sitting with Nick Fury, and he would like talking about the whole Avengers initiative sort of thing, but it had a slightly different taste. This time we see Bruce Wayne and Amanda Waller talking, and Bruce Wayne wants the members of the Justice League, which is a setup for it, and Amanda Waller wants her protection, because otherwise of the story told, she would get a head put in a spike for this. She would be in trouble. But Bruce Wayne was like, or Ben Affleck was like, oh yeah, I'll protect you under protection, but you have to give me the list and everything. She gave the list, and yeah, pretty much ended with that. And his final words was, yeah, we're gonna come for you, the team, the friends. So basically, Justice League gonna go and get Amanda Waller later. So yeah, all in all, a very good movie. I hope you guys enjoyed my movie review. I mean, it is my first movie review, so maybe I waffle on too much, but we'll see. I mean, just leave me any improvements in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed this review. I'll be sure to do more reviews in the future. I think I'll be doing maybe do some Marvel reviews as well. There's Doctor Strange coming up pretty soon, so I might do a review on that. We'll see how it goes. It's a shame because you have to wait until next year for the next DC 2 movies. You know, you have to wait for the next Wonder Woman in June and Justice League in about October, November time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like again if you liked the review, and yeah, this is Mehz Productions, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!